Do you have trouble proportioning bodies? Do you want to draw faces that look like, well, faces? If so, you're at the right video. In just a few minutes, I will reveal some secrets that led to work like this, and this, and this. It's anatomy tips and tricks with Mulesy, baby! Today, we'll be going over full body measurements and some facial proportions. They'll be at the following timestamps. Before that though, I'm happy to say that this video is actually kinda sponsored. GAOMON sent me their M1220 tablet to review, and I used it to create this video. It's a screenless tablet that's got a bunch of shortcut keys as well as this menu bar on top with common functions for opening your taskbar, saving your files, and controlling music playback and volume. It's really nice and sensitive and was really easy to set up. I downloaded one driver and had the whole thing set up in like 5 minutes tops. The box came with a pen, a glove, a mouse pad, a decal, a pen holder, extra nibs, and a travel bag, perfect for a tablet you can plug into laptops. They also sent me the GMSO2 stand, which is a really sturdy metal stand that can be used for propping up tablets, laptops, and other such devices. Will definitely come in handy for keeping my screens elevated. Onwards to the anatomy tips and tricks, bodies and faces. Bodies, the containers within we exist, the limits of our muscles and our bones. All 202, 203, I don't know how many bones there are in the human bodies anyway. Here are some tips for drawing your flesh puppets. 1. Start with the torso and not the head. It'll make proportioning easier. Don't be the art version of that John Mulaney bit where you start too big and then you end too small when you're writing happy birthday on birthday cards. We've all been there. 2. Torso plus head is around the same length as the pelvis plus leg. 3. Thighs are around the same length as calves plus feet, but I personally like to draw my lower legs longer, but you know, it's up to you. 4. Upper arms and forearms are around the same length. 5. Hands are around the same length as the face. 6. Fingers tend to reach halfway down the thigh. 7. Heads are, well, they're that. I really don't know how to explain how to proportion these, I just shrink them until they look right. 8. I find that the main difference in making bodies look more masked or more femme lies in the width of the shoulders and the pelvic girdle. Masked bodies will tend to have shoulders that are wider than the pelvis, while femme bodies tend to have shoulders that are same width or narrower than the pelvis. 9. I cannot help you with boobs. 10. Oh, and don't forget that the shoulder joints jut out a little bit from the body, otherwise your arm will be growing right into your rib cage, and that just looks really uncomfortable, you know? It's just, maybe I want my elbows to be apart from my torso. Just maybe. And as a final note on bodies, these are not the only way to draw these. There are bodies that will not conform to any of the tips that I've listed, and they're beautiful too. Play around with it. These are just guides that I've memorized over the years. They're only helpful if you deem them helpful. Rules were made to be broken. Faces. 1. The only useful thing the How to Draw Manga book I bought when I was 11 taught me was the starting with the circle thing. That is the main mass of the skull. Then you attach this rectangle thingamabob to get the jaw and do that cross thing to get the medial arc? The placement kind thing. Sometimes though, I like to start with a rectangle to capture the whole of the head and then define that circle jaw contraption within it. 2. Eyes are halfway down the skull and about the width of an eye apart. 3. Noses are halfway between the eyes and the chin. 4. Mouths are halfway between the nose and the chin. 5. Ears start at the edge of the eye and end at the edge of the nose. 6. You can figure out where the eyebrow ends by trying to draw a winged eyeliner. The angle that the eyeliner is at can be extended to where the eyebrow might end. 7. Remember to connect the ear and the neck so it's not a floating head, and also that you need space in your skull to store your brain cell, and if you don't have one of those, there are ways to procure them legally, just don't take mine. 8. Remember to add skin between the neck and the jaw so you're not just drawing a cake pop. 9. Also don't forget the triangle muscles behind/attached to the neck because they're tasty and make it so that you're drawing an anime dude rather than blockmen. 10. Everybody gets eyeliner. I don't care what gender you are. Everybody gets eyeliner and bottom lash mascara because I say so. 11. Side profile eyes can start as triangles as skin covers most of the eyeball. Also, pupils are placed further back in the iris since it's a hole in your eyeball and not a black circle taped onto the lens. 12. The nose is always the most juttiest out part of the face. Yes, that is technical language, totally. 13. You can just draw a line to indicate the mouth, or you can steal from 1990s to 2000s manga styles and do that thing where you apply the lip shape and do that line thing where it doesn't connect, otherwise it looks like your character is duck facing when you just want them to look smug. 14. I like to draw the brow bone, but depending on ethnicity this may be more or less prominent. 15. I like to add this eyelash thing because I think it's cute. 16. Go wild, buckaroo. Faces are weird and you can push and pull all these proportions however you want and it'll still look more or less like a face as long as the main features are there. That's it for today, cool kids. Let me know if you want to see more videos like this in the comments. Like, subscribe, come say hi on Twitch, whatever. Mulesy out.